even gonna put myself on camera for that one. You know what it is? It's what's hot at the time. You understand what I'm saying? So at the time right now, Dyckman might be one of the hottest streetball tournaments out right now. But you know, Rucker is still there. Rucker got history, and the bottom line is Rucker has been here for years and is going to be here for years to come. You know, so one thing about it, if you got great history, it's never going to go nowhere.
And when the gang thing came up on the scene, you told me to join the basketball team. You said you'd rather see me shooting jump shots than gunshots instead of in the grave plot shot by some cop. I love you. You said you'd rather see me shooting jump shots than gunshots instead of in the grave plot shot by some cop. You said you'd rather see me shooting jump shots than gunshots.
So you pretty much got basketball in your blood, Bingo. You got 24 years in the game. Tell everybody out there, from street ball to NCAA to the NBA to basketball fans across the country, what's it about the game that keeps you interested?
Well, what is about the game that keeps me interested is that it helps me keep the kids off the street. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing, and I try to tell everybody, is that I use the basketball, tell the kids to use the basketball as a tool to get that college degree, go to college, you know, give a chance at life, and it also gives me an opportunity to keep the kids alive for 2 hours as long as they're with me on the court. I don't have to worry about them getting into trouble.
Your history from how you got started up until now, coaching TEAM.NIKE.
Oh, I started coaching when I was young with this team called Young Life. Then we went to Riverside Church. And then after Riverside Church, those kids grew up to be adults. They decided they wanted me to coach them in the limited game of basketball. And that's how I got into the limited game of basketball with the older men's division. And it just took off from there. So, and by me winning so many tournaments in New York City, TEAM.NIKE came to me and gave me the offer to coach their team across the country, and that's where I'm at right now.
Name me some of the places you've been to so far on this tremendous tour.
This year we went to London, then our next stop was Paris, next stop from there was Washington, D.C., and then that was our last stop in D.C. So, you know, I do that. I also coach the kids. I coach my 9th grade Gaucho team. So, you know, from there I went from West Virginia to Philly was our last stop this month. So I've been all over the country in July.
You're very passionate about coaching and basketball. Kids on the street say, "Oh, Bingo's like an uncle or big brother." Tell us a little about that.
Oh, I treat every kid on the street like they're my son. You know, I look out for them, and like I said, I use this as a tool to keep them out of trouble, keep them off the street. Try to keep them, you know, alive for the 2 or 3 hours that I have them, because we all know where we're from. We're from the Bronx, we're from Harlem, and anything can happen if they just stand on the corner. So if I get a kid an opportunity to stay alive for 3 hours, be with me playing ball, and give a kid an opportunity to get that degree, that's what I'm here for.
Has there been any kids who drift away from basketball that eventually came back after experiencing the hardships of the streets?
75% of them came back and always said to me, "Bing, I should have listened." But you know what? I still don't stray away from them. I still try to help them to get back on the right track.
Beautiful. Always a pleasure talking to Bing, my main man, with GunShots. It's a pleasure, Bingo.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.